How would you like to make some real money for a change? Now, chances are you've seen videos that ask you the same question. But let me ask you this. Did they try to sell you something? Did they ask for a tiny investment or a small pitch-in fee? Or try to hook you with a nominal monthly fee? And always, today only. Yeah, right. You know how long that page has been up? Probably several months as they continue to troll for desperate people. Well, I'm not going to do any of those things. I have a revolutionary piece of software that has made me incredible sums of money, and I am going to give it to you absolutely free. Hi, my name is Kevin, and I'm going to give you access to a money-making system that I developed alongside a pair of very smart people. One of them, Tom, had been a successful trader for close to 30 years when he decided to cash out. His father before him had been a broker, and this guy knows trading like I know breathing. The other one, Marcus, is a computer programmer who has worked for two of the largest online companies in the world. Maybe you've heard of them, Google and Yahoo. Together we have created a piece of software that is fully automated, completely self-contained, ridiculously easy to use, and best of all, insanely profitable. We gave it a really silly name because Marcus once said, "This thing makes me feel like Jack and the Beanstalk. It just keeps dumping money into my account, and I don't have to do anything. It's like the Golden Goose." So that's what we called it. Kevin's Golden Goose method. I know, it's pretty goofy. But what it does is anything but goofy. Check this out. Here's an account I opened up with my broker yesterday morning. You can see the time right up here. It's a little after 8 a.m. I put $200 in here to start. I fired up the software and took my wife out for breakfast. When I got home, I checked the account and there was already $390 in it. I made $190 while I was out for breakfast. A grand total of 90 minutes. I left the software running and told it to make 3 more trades during the course of the day. We then went car shopping. My wife loves the new Range Rover Evoque. I told her we would go take one out for a test drive. We ended up doing more than that. We bought one. For cash. Anyway, when we got home, my wife started making dinner and I checked my account. The very account that I opened yesterday morning now had $4,750 in it. A profit of $4,550 streamed into my account while I spent the day playing with my wife. Not bad, eh? Listen, I've been around. I used to buy all the online systems that promised massive wealth. I've read the forums, been to the guru seminars, been lied to, scammed, and worst of all, spent money I didn't have to hang my hopes on a promise that was just a giant lie. It happened to me way more than I care to admit. Well, I have had the incredible good fortune of working with Tom and Marcus, and these great guys agreed with me that we should share our success with a limited group of people who are really serious about making money online. We are going to give you access to our incredible software for free. No strings attached. No, we'll bill you later. No, just help us cover our costs. Free. So, if you're still here, thank you. That shows me that you appreciate the fact that I've been exactly where you are. Now it's time for me to take away any of the fear that you might still have to push that button at the bottom of the screen. Does trading scare you? Well, I understand. I didn't know anything about it when I met Tom and Marcus. But I did know that tons of people had made tons of money, even in the toughest of times. Jesse Livermore made over $100 million during the market crash of 1929. Paul Tudor Jones also made over $100 million when he predicted Black Monday of 1987. Can you even imagine having $100 million at your disposal? You've probably heard of George Soros. This guy made over $1 billion. Yeah, with a B, in just the UK market alone. Bottom line, the profit potential is massive. But here's the good news. You don't have to be a world-famous trader. You don't have to have a huge amount of capital to start. And best of all, with our system, you don't really need to know anything about trading at all. Everything is built into our software. Watching countless charts and graphs for trends, forget it. Monitoring the alerts and signals that have bogged down traders for years, forget it. Knowing how to read and analyze all the data that continuously pours out of Wall Street? Forget it. All of this is pre-programmed into our system, and we have the safest protection systems in the industry, so that you can go about your business confident in the knowledge that our software will not make a trade unless you are guaranteed a profit. Can't do much better than that, can you? Did you know that trillions of dollars are made every day trading commodities, futures, and currencies? Basically, anything that can be hedged is put on the line, and countless individuals and huge corporations risk calculated millions and billions daily trying to make money on the direction the various indexes are moving. It's pretty crazy when you stop to think about it. But the good news is, despite the efforts of regulators, unscrupulous brokers, and greedy corporations to keep this whole game to themselves, the internet has changed everything. They can't control the access to this massive market anymore. So we found a backdoor in, one that has generated profits that give me bank accounts like this. Now, let's get down to business here. In about 1 minute, I'm going to give you a link that will allow you to download your personal copy of Kevin's Golden Goose Method, and you will be able to start trading almost immediately. I wish I could see your face when you see that first trade drop a profit into your account. I remember how stunned I was. So, you need to fill in your information at the bottom of this page. You will be taken to a secure page where you will be given download instructions. Installing our software is so easy you won't believe it. Then, you need to select a broker and set up your trading account. I can't begin to stress how critical this is. This is an industry where many brokers are not regulated. You can't imagine the problems you might encounter if you choose a broker at random. Some guys limit the amount of money you are allowed to transfer to your bank account. Imagine the frustration of making $2,650 and then finding out the broker's transfer limit is $1,000 per day. Some other guys will say that they are having technical difficulties and can't authorize any transfers whatsoever. We've heard of brokers saying, "Oh no, that trade was made after the deadline," when you know it was made within the time allowed, and they try to negate the profits you just made. We know. We've been there. That's why we have researched this situation until we settled on the best brokers we could find. These guys make it easy to get to your money anytime. They don't limit your ability to transfer funds between accounts or pretend that you missed a deadline or any other BS. The brokers we use are tested and approved. I've been using the same guy, Robert, for over 3 years now. He is available when I need to talk to him. He leaves me alone when I know I've got it under control, and best of all, his company is completely above board and lets me access my accounts and transfer my money whenever I want. So what is the key to Kevin's Golden Goose Method? Good question. Have you ever heard about herd behavior? This is also known as the flock effect. Basically, what it means is that when a trend begins due to a large group of people all exhibiting the same behavior, there's probably a very good chance that there is something to it. In other words, it's worth investigating. Remember when the iPhone initially came out? Millions of people waited in line to buy one, and I'm sure more than half hardly knew what it was they were waiting in line to buy. They just knew that if everyone wanted one, it must be great, and they should have it too. Well, fast forward to today. More than 1 of every 2 cell phone users in the world now use an iPhone. That's a pretty strong flock effect. The bottom line is, people are trend seekers. You hear about something new and hot and cool and interesting, and you want to get on board, right? Well, that is a component of the strategy we used in creating the Golden Goose Method. Tom's algorithms analyze trends, trades that are suddenly getting a great deal of interest from the trading population at large. And Marcus's software sets up winning trades ahead of what other traders see on their slower platforms, giving you the chance to jump in totally on autopilot and make a trade that generates a huge profit. The best part is, you don't need to spend countless hours learning what to look for, how to read the indexes, how to watch the alerts and signals for the right time to trade. All of this is pre-programmed into the Golden Goose, so all you do is count the money that builds in your account. It is awesome. Look at a screenshot of another one of my accounts. Okay, it's time to act. Below you will see a short form. All you need to do is enter the information and click the button. You will be taken to a secure page where you can download the software, register as one of our approved users, then watch a video with clear step-by-step instructions on how to set it up and get started. From there, you will be taken to a page where you can select one of our pre-qualified brokers and set up your account. Then you can start trading immediately. I suggest you fund your first account with at least $250, but remember, that is your money. You can get to it anytime you want. And you can add more later to this account or additional accounts. Once your account is open and funded, you can begin profiting with the software almost immediately. Go ahead and start small just to give you peace of mind. But as you see the profits begin to roll in, you'll want to ramp it up because the more you put into your trading account, the higher your profits will be. So, let's get started. But remember, leave your wallet in your pocket. You won't be asked for a credit card. You won't have to log into PayPal or set up a bank transfer. All you do is access the software, set up your trading account, and away you go. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't pass it up and click away. You have nothing to lose. If you leave, I guarantee this page will be gone when you realize your mistake and try to come back. Take me up on this amazing offer and follow my simple step-by-step instructions. Your life is about to change forever. Have the money to pay off your debts, buy a new car or a new house, pay for your kids' college, take the family on amazing vacations they will remember forever. Call this your new chance, your revival, your do-over, whatever, but call it your new future. I can't wait to hear about your success with my software. I love to hear the success stories from the action takers. Fill in your information and I'll see you on the next page. Let's make some money together.